We are live. Hi, everyone. It's Tammy, and I'm coming to you live from New Brunswick, Canada, and it is 10:30 a.m. I have a special guest today, and his name is Ryan, and he's all the way from the Philippines, and it's 9:30 p.m. there. I had mixed up the time difference, so I apologize if you were waiting, and I'm going to get right to it and bring Ryan in. So just bear with me. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Tammy. Good evening from the Philippines. Good morning there in Canada. And good afternoon in some parts of the world. Our business is global, so that's why I need to greet every the time.
Yeah. Yep, it's always good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hello, everybody, because you never
Yeah,
know where
you have
people are watching from, eh?
yeah, you have to do that one. In Australia, it might be dawn.
Exactly.
Australia and New Zealand.
So, Ryan, just so everybody gets to know you, and my business page, I have the second one right now, so I'll introduce myself and then Ryan will introduce himself. It's just a candid chat so everybody can get to know us. So I'm Tammy. I live in New Brunswick, Canada. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a homeschool mom, I'm a grandmother, and I'm a digital business owner. And the most important aspect of my life is I'm a child of the Most High King. And Ryan, you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I am Ryan Alexander Lim. I am a registered nurse from the Philippines, uh, Cebu, Philippines actually. I work as a nurse educator. I'm married. I'm a loving husband to my wife. I'm also a father of my baby named Calex. He just turned 9 months, sis. And then my work entails being an educator. I'm educating and a lecturer for those nurses who are going to take their licensure examination. It's not only from the Philippines, but I'm also teaching those Filipino nurses who are having their dreams of going to the US. And then my wife is a registered nurse also. She's working in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Okay, that's it.
Nice.
Short.
And Mylene says, hello, guys, watching from Michigan, USA. Thanks for
Oh
joining us,
no,
Mylene.
she's my business partner.
Yeah, I figured. I didn't recognize
Actually,
her
she's my
name.
coach.
Nice.
One of my coach. I have two coaches, sis, because I'm adopted.
Well,
I'm
that's good.
adopted by Sis Mylene.
So that's one good thing about this business, everyone, is that you get a coach, you get a mentor. You're never going to be left alone. Besides the training, which is step by step and video based, so it's easy to follow along. You just have to watch the videos. You can pause them when you want. I'm a grandmother. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah,
So
that's the beauty of this business is because age doesn't matter. Actually, as what I have told you a while ago, earlier, we have our business partner as young as 18 years old. She's from Spain. And then we have also business partners as old as 60, in their
yeah.
60s. So I'm having fun mingling with them. So that's why I'm also shocked. My interviewer for today is a grandmother.
Yeah.
So this proves
And
that this business uh, is not only for the tech savvy. This business is not only for those who have technical skills about computer. All walks of life can do this one.
yeah. And there's your mentor, I think, Sharon. She says, hello, guys, watching from California.
Yeah, this is my mentor. It's early there because it's Pacific time in
Yeah.
California.
Yeah. With my page, most people will be seeing it recorded because I can't get it on my old business page live. So what I got to do is repost it after on there. So I don't have as many followers on this page yet, but it will be showing on my YouTube, my LinkedIn, and my Instagram after. So it's all good. They just won't be live.
Yeah, that's okay, sis. Never
So
give up. This
never
is the
give
one
up.
that I learn. This is one that I learned from this digital business: persistence, um, patience, and of course, prayer. Those
Prayer
are
is
the three P's.
powerful. Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
prayer is very
usually
powerful.
get a blessing after a storm. So this is my storm. My blessing's coming, right?
Yeah, watch out for that, sis.
Yeah.
Blessings will be coming.
So
Waves
what's
and
your
waves of
favorite?
blessing.
Exactly. What's your favorite? Would you rather go to, just so people get to know you on a more like personal level, would you rather go to the beach or would you rather go to a pool?
Oh, that's a nice question, sis. Actually, we with my wife, we enjoy traveling, and we're more on uh we preferred on the beach compared to the pool.
Same.
Especially here in the Philippines, we have hundreds. No, no, not only hundreds. We have thousands of islands here.
Nice.
If you can go here, there are lots of great and nice beaches.
Yeah, if I'm ever allowed to travel outside of Canada again, with the way things are, I'll definitely be checking out the Philippines.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Because actually, last year, we're supposed to be going to Macau. It's some part of China, and luckily, because of this pandemic, our flights were canceled. It's already ready. We have already booked our hotels and everything because it was already booked since 2019. Then pandemic happens. I think it happens for a reason. Because if there is no pandemic, I cannot. I think I will not be able to introduce into this business.
okay, well, there's always blessings that come out of everything, right?
Yeah.
So Mylene said she likes the beach too. So I guess it's unanimous. Everybody watching likes the beach. I love the beach. I love the view, like the sunset or the sky and the clouds and the rocks and the shells. It's just peaceful and beautiful. And it's God's beauty all around us, right? Like when you look around, you can't not believe that there's a creator out there, that we have a Lord out there. Like it's obvious.
Yeah, yeah. And when you say beach, it's nature. It's
Yeah.
very beautiful. Yeah, the water, the especially if it's blue and crystal clear water, and together with the white sand powdery beach, it's very very good. Actually, I've been to one of the famous beach here in the Philippines, Boracay. It's
Oh, nice.
powdery. The sand is powdery. Sis. Then if you're stepping on the sand, it seems like it's very very therapeutic.
Nice. Now I really want to go there. My friend Emily says, "Hello, boss mom, watching from Nova Scotia. Thanks for joining, Emily. She's one of my
I'm-
friends, and she's also a business owner."
wow, that's
So,
great, sis. How about this? Can I ask you a question? How did you start the business, by the way?
so with the business, I was working as a medical office administrator, and the Lord had told me I had to start homeschooling. There was things going on. I needed to start homeschooling my daughter. So once I did that, I needed to find a way to be able to provide as well as be home. And one day across my news feed, there became an ad, and I watched the ad. It was a mom of some little children, and she lived in Canada as well. And she really piqued my interest because, let's be honest, who has never thought of being their own boss? Like everybody wants to be their own boss. Everybody wants to be in control of their own time, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so I watched the workshop that she invited me to, that we're inviting anyone that's watching this to as well. You can go to our link, and that's underneath of us. If you're watching from my page, go to www.tammylive.com. And if you're watching from his page, go to
Yeah,
ryanalexanderlim.com, I
dot
think it
com.
is. So
Yeah.
whoever's page you're watching on, just go on our link and watch the workshop. It's going to change your life. Like once I watched that workshop and I seen that everything was step by step, easy for someone like me that's not computer savvy at all, and that I could do it at my own pace and I could do it from
Mm.
anywhere. And then I saw the people. And when I saw the people and their testimonies, that really hit me. I was like, I can tell these people are real. I can tell that they're just like me. If they can do it, I can do it. And I could see the pains in their eyes when they were talking to their past. And I could see the joy in their face when they were talking about now, what happened since the business. And I wanted what they had. I longed for what they had, the freedom, the happiness, the potential with the business. So I prayed about it to make sure that it was what the Lord had in mind for me. And I got answered
Mm.
yes several times. So I started it and I've never looked back. Once I started it, I knew this was where I should be. And I've met several wonderful people from it, like people that I'll have friends with for life, like you, right? Like you meet so many wonderful people, doing these
Yeah.
interviews and just meeting people in the community, because we have our own little group that there's over 90,000 people now, which blows my mind because when I started this business back in February 2020, there was 44,000 people. And just over a year later, it's past doubling because
Yeah.
everybody's looking for what I found. Everybody's looking for what you found, right? How about
Mm.
you? What got you into the business, Ryan?
Ah, way back 2020, it was, I will not say it's very, very depressing, but I think it took a lot of pondering and realization that during the pandemic, I realized that no one is indispensable because my work entails face to face because I am teaching students. So we have face to face class. Then what happened? All my schedule were canceled, and that's a time that my wife is pregnant. So I really don't know what to do by the time. See, so good thing that there were some online class that happened. But when my son was born, he was born October of 2020. It came to a point that I really need I really need a second stream of income. So it was in January 2021 when I came across a social media ad of a mom. That's my mentor, taking care of her two kids while running the business at home. So the business was just running at her background. That's when I thought to myself that I want to be like her. And I want to witness the milestone of my baby because right now, my mother-in-law and my father-in-law are the one who are taking care of my baby. So we have a long distance relationship with my baby, and then that that is really my pain points because although I'm working hard for my baby, but I cannot witness his milestones. And also my wife, if it pains me how much more with my wife who is also abroad. She's working in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So by that time, January of 2021, it took me some time to be able to watch the webinar because that's a time also that I got a new job. I've been juggling two jobs already. Then I have part-time job during evening. So it's really very hard, sis. Juggling two jobs plus one part-time. I don't know. I don't have time for myself. So that's the time that uh, I I realized or I went it came to a point that I don't need to do this anymore because it will be killing me softly. Because I have a job from 8 to 12, then by 1 to 6 I have a job, then 8 p.m. to 12 midnight I still have some one point in my life or one there was one day that I've been juggling three jobs in one day. So it's very hard. So it I wasn't able to watch the webinar that time that I registered, but I realized that it keeps popping on my email. So I gave it a try to watch the 90-minute webinar. I feel really attracted to it. I got inspired with the successful stories of our other business partner. Though skeptical at first, it's normal, which is normal. I took the leap of faith and jumped in. It's said there that it's refundable. So if the business is not for you, then it can be refunded. So actually, I don't know my mentor personally, sis, and that indicates the power of automation. And after that, I jump in, uh, read some successful stories, and the rest is history.
Yep. And
Yeah,
I
that's my
cannot wait
story.
until the day that you get to have your baby home full time and you can quit all your jobs. And that's the great thing with this business. You have that in the future now. Like what I
Yeah,
tell
yes,
some
sis.
people, they have that going on. They have stuff like that going on. They're working all the time, or their commute. I know some people their commute's 2 hours to work, 2 hours home. That's 4 hours. Plus you work an 8 or 12 hour
Mm-mm.
job. You do not have time for your family. And some people they want the freedom, but they don't want to take the chance, right? So
Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
take that leap. So the way I look at it is you have nothing to lose, like you said, you don't have to stay. There's no commitment. It's
Mm-mm. Risk free.
it's risk free. And if you keep doing the same thing in 5 years, guess what? In 5 years, you're still going to be missing out, but it's going to be 5 years later. So the baby's going to be 5 years older, or however old the people's child is, right? So what me and
Mm-mm.
Ryan are doing right now is we're offering you a key. Like we have this key, the same key that Mylene or Sharon offered him and that Tracy offered me. And we took that key, we turned it in our dreams, which is turning on the workshop. We watched the workshop, we pondered it, prayed about it, saw the potential in it, and then we opened the door to our dreams and we walked in and we've never looked back. So that's what we're offering anybody that's watching this. You could be a mechanic, you could be a lawyer, you could be a doctor, you could be a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home dad, you could be a dentist, you could be what I was, a medical office administrator, you can be a nurse, there's lots of nurses, you can be a teacher,
Yeah.
you can be anything. Like we have no
Fireman.
criteria, and you can be from anywhere in the world because it's global. And you can have lots of computer experience or you can have no computer experience. It doesn't matter because a lot of us started from the bottom of the computer world and worked our way up. And that's the great thing with this training that we have. It's going to teach you, it's going to guide you step by step. So anybody can do this business as long as you're coachable, because we don't want people that come in thinking they know everything and they don't want to listen, because it's been proven by thousands of people to work. So that's why it's set in place, right? And we
Yeah.
also want to, I just lost my thought. I had a pretty little girl come in, my daughter, and I just lost my thought. But we have these things provided for us. So all we want to do is give you that key. And that key is go to our website, register for the workshop, take the time and watch it, because you obviously have nothing to lose, but you have everything to gain.
Mm-mm. Yeah, yes, sis. Because the first time when I went in, sis, I only have in mind that my first goal, aside from my greatest why, which is my wife and my baby, my first goal is just to have a second stream of income. Never in my life that I thought that it came to a point that this business is not just about ourselves, but helping other people to be a digital business owner as well. Where you help people to become business owner, and we become teammates, we become business partner. So that's the beauty of this business, because the world is gearing towards technology. The world is gearing towards the digital life. So this is the new trend right now. And the good thing is this business is legit, and I need to say this. There's no sell involved. It's the system that's the system do the selling, and it's risk free. It's backed by a solid business, a solid company for 47 years. Then I was really intrigued by the no selling involved, and it's really true. In my mind, how will I do a business without selling? When I jump in, I learned a lot about the system, about it. Then it's very, very automated. Um, Excellent video training. You can stop, flexible. You can do it anywhere. Your office will be anywhere. You can do it in your
Yeah.
kitchen, in your bedroom. That's the
At the
flexibility of
beach.
this business. Yeah, the beach. By the way, sis, how many granddaughters do you have?
I have one granddaughter. I have two daughters and one granddaughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How about your place in Canada? Is it near Toronto?
No, it's
Or
in the Maritimes. So
okay. Because I I just realized Toronto Raptors, di ba, the Toronto Raptors won the championship way back. I think that was 2000. I forgot. But it was against my team, Golden State. I don't know. You don't have any interest in basketball.
I'm not a sports person.
Ah, so this is a beauty because we are connected with the business, even though we have different hobbies, we have different interests, but we're connected with this business. We have different mind frame,
Yeah.
and uh, business like or business minded individuals connect with this business.
Elizal said, hello, everyone watching from Talagog.
Talakag Bukidnon. Ah, that's from the
Yeah.
Philippines. Is that's the southern part of the Philippines. It's in Mindanao.
So thanks for joining us, everyone that's watching. We really appreciate it. And another thing
Yeah.
about this business is, like he was talking about his hobby. What are your pastimes that you like to do? What are your passions in life that you like to do? And maybe you don't have enough time. Like for me, it's serving the Lord. So we do like street ministries
Mm-mm.
and we go out and we pray with people, we give them water or whatever the need is at the time, right? And with this business, I can actually do it when I think that the need arises, where before I wanted to do it, but I'd have to do it after work. And if I was working 10 hours by the time I got home and I had my daughter home and she was going to school back then, you just didn't have time to do it, right? So now whatever I like doing, I can place first, and I can work my business around that. I don't have to work my life around my bit. Like
Yeah.
before, I'd have to work to live, and then everything else would come after that, right? But now I can do what I want and work when I want. So the flexibility of your schedule. So if you have a little baby at home and you can only work at night, I know lots of people in the business that do that, right? So
Yeah.
you can also have more time for your hobbies. And if you like to travel, well, you'll be able to travel, right? And when you go on your traveling trip, you meet someone from the business, you have a business meetup, talk. It's a business
Yeah, you have
expense.
so many business partner from all over the world. Some of my business partner will even tell, if this pandemic will be over, I will go there. I will go to UK. You will be.
Yeah, lots of places to visit now.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good thing about this business. As long as you have your laptop, your cell phone, your Wi-Fi, then everything will be fine.
Yeah, I
And that's a
have
good
had
thing about
people
this.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah. Go
had
on.
people ask me before if they could do it without the Wi-Fi, but it is a digital business, so you do need Wi-Fi access because that's how it
Mm.
runs, right? It's online. But as long as you have access to the Wi-Fi, and like he said, you have a laptop, smartphone,
Yeah, yeah. And sis, the
and
good thing about this business is it can be passed as a legacy to our children.
yes,
You are
or
not only securing
grandchildren.
their future, yeah, our grandchildren. Yeah, that's it. But you can. You are not only securing their future, but you are also training them to become their own boss or the CEO of this business. So you're already setting this one for them. So it will be easier
Yeah,
for them.
exactly.
Mm.
What other like there's so much things online now. Some of them are legit, a lot of them are scams, but what other ones has that part to it, right? That you're going to have that residual income. Because I know I tried a few, they weren't really online things, but I tried a few side business things type of things
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
had to keep selling and selling, and the less, like you'd have to sell so much, and if you didn't, you'd go back down a level, like, and it was yeah, yeah, right? So you never ever had residual income with it unless you were one of the top dogs type of thing. But with this, you don't have to worry about that because you go forward, you never go backwards. And
Yeah.
once you start getting that residual income in, it's in for life. Like it's not going to be taken away from you, right? So like you said, it's a legacy for your children, your grandchildren, your pets, whatever people want to leave it to, right? Or favorite charity, whatever, depending on who the person is.
Yeah, yeah. It's lifetime. And the good thing about this is the very supportive community. They're very, very supportive. Everybody is willing to help. We have a mentor, we have a coach, and then uh, everyone is everyone is uh, very generous and willing to share their experiences. And even if you're going live, even the likes, the page, they're always there. And then one thing about this business is that it really changed me. It really changed me. It changed my mindset to get out of my comfort zone. And then it was really imprinted in my mind that you are in the best place to succeed. You have just to believe in yourself. Okay. And then there's that uh, there's that thing that do not be so hard on yourself. Uh, the business is running well, and then just do the law of attraction, sis. Na? And gratitude is very, very important. Even the smallest things in your life, you have to be thankful. Thankful to God, thankful for even the birds on your plants, on your water. Just be thankful, and everything will be in abundance. Will be going back to you in abundance. That's the beauty of this business is.
Yeah, and a lot of people do the law of attraction. Myself, I don't do it. I just pray, and instead of like
Yeah.
that, I kind of pray to the Lord and lean on Him. So we have people from different backgrounds, all different beliefs,
Uh,
and that's the great thing. We
yeah.
get together and we join together, and we help each other. What other business do you know of that instead of being competitors, you're going to actually help each other grow? And as you help each other grow, the people on your team, you're actually growing, but you're not focusing on your growth. You're focusing on Oh, that person over there wants more time for their children. Oh, that person there wants money to send to their family in the Philippines. Oh, that person there really wants to have their own home. So you're focusing on helping people live those dreams because it is a pay it forward. So you're so blessed by seeing other people get blessed, and then your business is growing. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a
By the way, sis,
win-win everywhere.
one of my hobbies is going or visiting some churches. I really like visiting some churches, especially I want to see their aside from praying. Of course, the priority there is to pray to God. But I also
Yeah.
like watching with the what do you call this one? With the designs of the church, the Baroque style, the European style. I really love watching also the architecture designs of the church. But of course, the main important thing of going to the church is to pray.
Yeah. To have a relationship with the Lord. Yeah.
Yeah. And and to add to what did to add what did you say a while ago? There's no competition with these businesses. And the greatest thing that I learned is to never compare yourself to others. That's one of the greatest thing that I learned. Never compare yourself to others. Just help them, just be with them, just lift them up. And that's the beauty of this business. And it's so
Yeah.
empowering. You
Exactly.
don't have to fear if you're
So
losing your this business is so empowering also. You don't have to fear if you're losing your job since you already know you have fallback. And even the small things you celebrate.
exactly. Every step you celebrate, and everybody
uh,
wants to celebrate with you. Like in your team, when they find out that you have it might be a small accomplishment, but it's the beginning of the upward thing, right? So everybody's celebrating with you because they know that each small accomplishment is getting you to the big goal that you have. So it
yeah.
is not a get rich quick scheme. So if you get in, I know some people get into businesses think they're going to be millionaires overnight. This is not for you
No.
because
No,
a
it's not
get
for
rich
you.
scheme is usually a scheme. It's a scam. It doesn't work, right? But this
Yeah.
business does have potential to earn an unlimited, like the income level goes up as you get going. And once you start growing, you can't stop it. It's just going to keep growing, right? So it just takes a little bit of elbow grease, so to speak. And you do need to put time into it. Some people put a half an hour a day, some people put 3 hours. It all goes by what you can do. But if you're going to treat it like a hobby and just go into it like every few days, it's going to grow like a hobby. It's not gonna. So as long as you're putting the effort into it, you're listening to your coach, your mentor, watching the training. We have extra training for new people on Tuesdays. And then we have regular
Yeah.
extra training for everybody on Wednesdays. And then we
Wednesday.
have the step by step training. So it's set up by very successful people. It's changed the training's changed so much since I started, and it's even better. So it's just going to keep getting better and better. And like
Mm.
Ryan said earlier, everything's going digital. So why not get in while it's still young and get your piece of the pie, so to speak, right?
Yeah, right. But anyways, sis, how do you see yourself 3 to 5 years with this online business?
So in 3 to 5 years of this business, I see me making it so that my husband no longer has to do his work. He works as a fisherman. So him stop that and our ministry grow even more. And my big goal for that is to be able to buy like my youngest daughter actually gave me this idea, but then it became a goal for our family to buy like a hotel or an apartment building or something
Oh, that's
and
great.
get people off the street, the homeless people, help them, educate
Mm.
them, guide them to the Lord, and help them to have the life that they deserve because nobody deserves to be treated as less than anyone else. So
Yeah.
I find with this business, it gives people the money to be able to help other people. So
So
that's
you're
my
going
main
to give
goal.
back to the community. Oh, that's
My
a really
my goal is
nice.
not for like a big fancy house and a fancy car. I'll still be
Yeah,
living
yeah.
simple. It's to help others because when you have, you should share, right? So that's the big icing on the cake for me with this business is knowing that potential is there and striving towards it.
You know what? Sis, I really learn a lot from you. I really, it's all about helping each other with your heart, pour your hearts out, helping the community. I really like that. I really learned so much about it. Huh?
Yeah. What about you? Where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years, Ryan?
I'm very positive with this digital business. It's a character building one. It's a lifetime. I can see myself. I am already claiming this one that I will be successful in working smarter with my family, witnessing the milestone of my baby, having the time freedom, and hopefully travel more. If this pandemic's over, travel more. And while the business is running in the background 24/7, I'm hoping and
Nice.
claiming it.
Amen. Um,
Yeah.
Nifel and Jossie also said hello, and they're both one. Nifel, if I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. Is watching from the Philippines, and Jossie thinks she's watching the replay, but guess what? We're actually live, and she's from Toronto.
Yeah, yeah. Sis Josie is from Toronto.
Yeah.
She's one of my business part. Actually,
So
we're
I'm trying to
on
think if there's
our one
anything we didn't
team.
cover.
Okay, last question. I think sis, why is it important to watch the webinar
It's
to wrap
important
it
to
up?
watch the webinar because, like I said, we gave you a key, which is the link to the webinar.
Yeah, it could be the door.
And if you watch the webinar, you're going to see that it's the door to your dreams, right? But if you don't watch the webinar, you're going to be sitting there wondering for the rest of your life, should I have watched it? Shouldn't I have? Would my life be changed? Wouldn't it have changed? Right? And even if you want to go into the business and you think there's a quick way around it, no, everybody that's in the business has watched the 90-minute workshop. It gives you the information that you need so that you can start the business. It's a 90% done for you. 10% you do yourself, right? So that's part of the 90% done for us. Instead of us having to sit down for 2 hours, an hour and a half, and tell you about the business, it's easier to give you the workshop with people that are used to telling all the information. Because if we're sitting there telling you about the business, we're going to forget some major parts, right? I know with me, when I get talking
Yeah,
about the business, I get a passion and you can't stop me from talking, but I might miss a major part. So if you're watching something that's designed just for that, you're going to get all the information you need to make an informed decision. And I don't know of why anybody would watch the workshop and not want to be a part of this community, because it's an amazing community. But at least if you watch it and you don't want to be a part of it, you know that you did your due diligence and you can go on in
yeah,
life with not having to wonder, did I miss out on something?
yeah. It seems like a movie that we don't have to tell you. You just need to jump in. You just need to experience it yourself. So for those who are looking for a side hustle, planning for early retirement, moms and dads who are having the desire to be with their kids in the future, overseas Filipino workers, not only Filipinos, but the rest of the world who wants to start a digital business but doesn't know how to start, anyone who have the anyone who have the rest of their life devoted to travels and giving back to their parents, this might be the business that you're looking for. Do it for your family, for your parents, for your children or kids. Just simply sign up with our website with www.tammylive.com or my website, either which it doesn't matter. And you can't reach the mountains just by looking at it. You have to take the step.
Yeah. And we want to teach you how to work harder or work smarter, not harder. And we want to give you the opportunity to not have to commute all the time, make more money than your boss in the future. Wouldn't that be cool? You get to fire your boss and earn more money than he's making or she's making. It's possible with this business, not right away, but people have surpassed their 9 to 5 income in this business. People have bought in really nice homes. They've bought in new vehicles, given to ministries. I know there's a couple that give to ministries on here, and there's probably more that I don't know of. So
Yeah,
whatever
it
you are
might be
looking
Roxanne
for,
Obiso, Dave and
yeah.
Roxanne, I think. Yeah, they're from
So
Canada,
if
I
you're
think.
looking, yeah. So if you're looking for an answer, this might be. It might not be what you thought you were looking for, but guess what? Nothing happens for a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason, and the Lord might have just put this video in your lap to show you about the opportunity that's here for you. So we're going to let you go. It's almost lunchtime here, and it's getting late at night there, and whatever other time of the day it is in your area. So we just want to make
Yeah.
sure that you do your due diligence, check out the workshop, message either one of us on our page if you have any questions, and we'll be happy to help you. We hide nothing. And we hope to see you on the inside.
Hope to see you in the inside. God bless you, sis. God bless you all, and
God bless you,
have
everyone. And thanks so much
uh,
for coming, Ryan.
you're welcome, and thank you so much also for inviting me, sis. This is a great honor, and and a privilege to be
Yeah,
on this. Thank you so much.
it was fun. And everybody watching, be blessed, not stressed. And I'll see you soon.
See you soon.